morning. Today is the 4th of June and our first session for the June edition of the 12 Months of Carp. We had a pretty wild May, as you would have already seen. Started out really slow, really tough for me. Demir and I fished the Shimano Canada Carp Cup and had a phenomenal time. We both fished really hard and got a lot of really good quality fish. After that trip, you would have seen at the tail end of the video, Goldie and I were joined by Kevin at one of our local spots, one that I hadn't fished before. You know, it's a spot that a number of the guys we fish with have done well at. And man, we knocked it out of the park that day. 23 fish between the two of us was just absolutely unreal, and that was in the last 2 or 3 days of May. So yeah, just killer sessions kind of finishing off May. And we get out for our first session of June, and the weather's been beautiful all week. And I've actually been coming down on my lunch breaks from work all through the week to watch the water, see where fish are rising, check water clarity. It's been a nice greeny, clear color. You know, a foot or two of visibility, sometimes a little bit more. Fish have been rising. It's just looked phenomenal. It's been hot and sunny. Goldie and I got here just after 4 a.m. This morning, and no fish were rising. The water is brown with about 6 inches of visibility. The temperature has dropped about 5 degrees since we've been here, and it's still only, I think, just after 6 a.m. And it was raining all of a sudden. So what's going on? Every time we kick off a new month, the weather just turns on us. But on the upside, fish did start rising over the last half hour or so, and I was just about to get up and do a recast. You know, we're fishing some very simple tactics, solid bags, PVA sticks. We've got a little bit of bait out just in front of us with the throwing stick, but for the most part we're fishing on the outside of that bait with these little PVA bags, PVA sticks. And hopefully we can just pick up some of those bites as they're coming into the bait or moving around, getting used to the bait being there. And just as I was about to do a recast, I was actually just about to start lifting myself out of the chair, and a beautiful big tail come right up, right at the edge of the bait, no more than 8-10 feet from where Goldie's line is. So I'm going to leave it for about 10 minutes and see if his line goes off while we're waiting before I do another recast. And I'm going to put a little stick on, and I'm going to move up a little bit shallower. I'm fishing kind of the bottom of a ledge. I'm thinking that that's where the fish are moving through, but with this overcast weather, the cooler temperatures, I think they're actually up in the warmer water in the shallows right now. Yeah, hard to say. Conditions completely different from yesterday, so it's early. We've got all day, and we may even try another location later in the day. You know, maybe move downriver, maybe up sticks and go to a whole other spot, you know, a whole other town. We got a few in mind, but for now, I'm excited. Fish are rising. Fish are moving over the bait. Lines are in. Snacks are ready. In the brawly, kicking back. And yeah, June, you are underway. Is that going right now? Yep. I've got delicious. I can take on them, but they can't take on delicious. Got to do something right. If they're not taking the fruity or the corn, maybe they'll take something that's a little bit more natural.
It's gone back to glass comic.
I think a fish is going to come out in a few minutes. That was a whack. I was just going to say, your rod tip whack. Did you hit it? Nope. There. Bob it. Drop back. That was a good whack. That camera going? Yep. And we're swearing? Yep. So the camera at least got the whack. Yep. What was that? Is that the corn?
That's the banana vanilla.
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 It's vanilla!
Vanilla.
My baby. I've called it vanilla. Come on.
I think I hit record on that, right?
It's recording, yeah. That's another whack. So he's in there and he wants it. We clearly didn't spook him when we put the bait over top. So we finally, after what, 3 hours, 4 hours, we got some feeding fish. Yeah, about 3 hours. 3.5 hours in, yeah. We've had 2 solid whacks in the last couple minutes. So. Yeah, but the river's flow is completely changed again, so it's still not quite stabilized. So they're going to move around. That could have been the same fish.
No, that one was smaller.
Was it? That first one was big.
Yeah, the second one was tiny.
That first one was easily a 20.
Yeah.
So I need to be near the bait. And maybe this will do it, right? Maybe. I think you're set if you can get them on the corn.
Yeah.
You've already had the most pickups today.
But that's my game though, right? I'm the pickup king.
The thing is, your rigs are fine because they're the same rigs that I use because I tie the damn things.
Dang it, rain, go away.
Yeah, when it's at its calmest, we have the most activity.
Yeah.
But now, every cast I've had up there has had no activity.
No
When I was
activity.
closest,
Yeah.
that I had some movement. So
they're obviously closer to this side than that side right now.
And the best part is that they're on the bait.
Yeah.
Like they're on it. Even if they're not necessarily feeding, they're there. And that's one of the toughest parts, is to get them where you want them.
Yeah.
I like the smell of this mix, this bloodworm and this smoke.
Yeah.
We got all these monster carp tackle points I want to use. But I don't want to use them yet, because I want to wait till we get a fish. We get a fish out of the way, and then experiment with these new baits. Because I think they're going to be real winners. Especially that vanilla one looks really good. It's got that kind of, I don't know, what seems like a hint of coconut in there.
Wow, I got vanilla on now.
No, you've got vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla.
It's a flavor. It's an Anglerphil's flavor created for monster carp tackle called vanilla. And it was created by Goldie and named by BAITMAN. I'm BAITMAN and you can be my sidekick, Bobbin.
Oh no.
Hurry up, Bobbin. Get your bite. BAITMAN's gonna switch to another bag.
Are you touching my line? That moved a lot. My bobbin didn't move, but the tip moved a lot.
Is that going? You jerk. Come on, fish. BAITMAN needs a bite. Okay, what just happened? Is it gone? So you just had the first proper take.
Took one of my corn too.
So that was the first proper take we've had all morning. Right after I had a knock. Hey, You can tell I had a knock. My nugget just come off now. So that fish knocked my nugget off. So there's a missed bite for me. And then you had a screamer.
Screamer.
I guess it's a good thing the GoPro was going, because that's the only action that actually happened. I missed the fish.
I always miss the fish. It's part of my job.
What's your job?
The job is to get bumps and miss fish.
Maybe we should just fire you from fishing and make you start doing just camera work again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only took you 4 hours to get the first run. It was a good take. Positive sign, finally getting some bites.
Yep.
Fish are here.
Finally decided to put their noses down instead of jumping around all over the place.
Now the thing is, if they're feeding on that bait, I don't want to put any more bait out until we actually get a fish out.
Yeah.
That way they'll compete a little bit more for what's down there. See that? It just lifted so subtly again.
Come on!
Wow, could you imagine actually being able to manipulate the force? So obviously there wouldn't be a fish there, but you could make the rod tip bend and the bobbin bounce, and you send your buddies just going after nothing. Oh, that would be like the ultimate Jedi trick. Or would that be a Sith thing? Because it's friendly prank. It's not devious, right? It's not a thing for power.
It is a thing for power because you're making somebody run for the rod.
It's just a little manipulative, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's like the Jedi are manipulative. Come on. Oh!
Holy smokes! That's right about where you are, isn't it?
Oh, that was in this frame too.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see what kind of fish it was, but it looked like it was clean out.
It was big.
That was cool. Come on, fish! Find my hook bait. I promise to release you.
I like how you look after you say it.
I'm BAITMAN. So how exactly do we conquer June if we can't get a hookup? And the bite goes now.
Well, the rain's slowing down again, so...
So we should have them rising and taunting us, and maybe a pickup for you, and I'll sit here motionless and crying.
What are you talking about? You had a pickup.
I had a pickup. You know how bad it looks that we got all these fish rising in front of us right over our bait and we can't get a proper run to stick?
We can't even buy a catch right now.
So yeah, we look like we know what we're doing. Come on, just give us a one-toner, just. Or drop back. I'll set it for drop back right now. I'm alright with that. Big old chongo donkey. New PB, 39 pounds, 15 ounces. So it's 1 ounce shy of 40. Just because I don't want to be greedy yet. Is he there? What do you think? It's a catfish? gone. Catfish? What do you got? What do you got? Oh, camera. Decent little fish, maybe just under 10.
Oh, can we get a double?
Oh, we just had a big boil to the left of my line too. All right, show everybody your fish while I catch mine.
Okay, yeah, I know. Okay. Oh, look how cute he is. So what are we at? 5-6 hours now?
Something like that, yeah.
Let's see, I've had, what, 5 line bumps, 6 line bumps.
No,
Fish have been jumping in front of us. It's just been crazy. Finally, this little guy decided he wanted to take it, but he didn't take it fast, he took it slow.
yeah, just sat there with it, eh?
Sat there with it and played with it, and I thought maybe he had dropped it, but as soon as I lifted up the line, he moved a little bit, and I set the hook, and here he is.
Oh, you got a catfish. Nice orange.
Oh, the orange is amazing. So, first session out, and I've conquered June.
You got your June fish.
I got my June fish, and he's about my size, so it's perfect. Couldn't ask for anything better. Now it's your turn.
Okay. I can do this.
You can do it. Okay. You're fine. I'll put a little bit more water on.
That melted off, dude. Absolutely melted. Is he gone?
Yeah.
Dude, that rig was in there 2 minutes. Absolutely melted off. It's locked up. Loosen your pat. Yeah. That lifted right up, didn't it?
Sure. Camera going up here?
Yep. Just double check the recording.
Yep.
There's one jumping just past me. I thought for sure yours was going there. Like that was a good hard kick you had. Smaller than yours was. Good healthy fat fish, like
Yeah.
nice and chunky. It's been several hours. It's been a very slow morning. We've had fish on us right from the get-go, but for some reason we're just really struggling to entice the bites. Goldie had that really nice little one. He's had a couple of savage takes other than that that somehow resulted without an actual fish on. And I've had nothing but knocks all morning. I've been using pop-ups and boilies from the start, and they're just not taking it. So with paying attention to what's happening, Goldie's got all his takes gone. The monster carp corn, he's using vanilla, that we call it, banana and vanilla. And yeah, it's working for him. So he's switched to a chod rig, and he'll tell you about the chod rig in a little bit. I've still got the multi-rig on, but I switched to the same hook baits, but pineapple corn, the new Monster Carp pineapple corn. And yeah, that wasn't in the water in less than 10 minutes. Oh, the bobbin just fell off. So while Goldie's still getting wax on the choddy, I finally got my June fish, so now all I can do is upgrade. You miss him? Okay, so Goldie just missed another whack. Hit so hard the bobbin fell off. But there we go. First June fish. Now we can set things up to try and upgrade to my 20. We'll see how many more fish we can get this afternoon. So like I said, Goldie will tell you about the rig, and we're going to talk about the new range of Monster Carp baits that we've recently got our hands on. There's some corn, like the maize in the range, as well as some boilies and some ground bait and some pellets. So yeah, we'll talk about that in a little while. But for now, June is underway.
Now who's gonna have to talk about the rig?
Fine, I will. Double! Is that camera in the thing going? Okay, so now we gotta keep them away from each other. Is it gone? No. That's a monkey. Oh my god, that was a double. Fully in there. Oh. We might have to redo those beads so that it stays a little bit firmer. double.
Yeah, it is.
Close. Got him! Oh, he's mid doubles, maybe high doubles. It's gonna be close. We're gonna weigh this one for sure.
Yeah.
So again, Goldie's line gets the activity. Mine rips off. Oh man, we were so close to a double run there.
Yeah.
So the morning sucked. Midday is better. We were just discussing, okay, which one of us is gonna actually do the rig talk? Goldie's gotta do the rig talk. So we'll get to that shortly. Give you a look at this fish first before we weigh it. Look at that. That is a beauty. And there's much bigger ones in here. So I want to get a weight on that. I think it's mid doubles. Goldie, can you read this for me? 15.8. 15.8? Okay, so it's not by 20, but they're getting closer. So I'll show you the other side real quick. Just a nice, fat, healthy fish. They're all really light in colors. The water's definitely been a little bit murky up at this end. You know, it's been clear all week, but you know, maybe they've been staying deeper. What a gorgeous fish. Okay, so I'm gonna slip this one back. And as mentioned with the last fish, we've got a few things to talk about today. We're gonna get to that next.
Well, it's my turn to do the rig talk, so here we go. I've gone with a little bit of an unorthodox method. John says he wouldn't have ever thought of trying to do this, so it's a Goldie special. So I've been doing really well in the chatty, so I've gone back to the chatty. I was doing inline earlier, but it just wasn't doing it for me, so I've gone back to the chatty. Right now, John is rocking the inline with the multi-rig like he needs to, but he's already caught 2 fish, so he's good. He just needs to upgrade to his 20. So what's making this a kind of a neat setup is it's just a regular chatty. You get the weight at the end, sleeve on there. You got your Corda size 8 hook, really sharp. Your little beads there to keep the line from moving. But the weird part is this right here. I have 2 pieces of plastic corn with a Monster Carp vanilla and a Monster Carp banana. We're calling it what?
But it's vanilla.
Vanilla. So far it's been doing the business. I'm having a problem. I'm using this new 12-foot rig, and it's making my brain a little bit confused. So I've been losing a lot of fish, but they've been all over this like it's Sunday dinner. So the reason this is weird is because this is supposed to be for a pop-up rig, and this is more of a wafting rig right now because it's not quite heavy enough, but it's not quite light enough. So it's got the fish's attention, so I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing here. John is also using the Monster Corn. He's using pineapple though, because he was using boilies, pop-ups, stuff like that, but they just weren't, the fish just weren't looking at them, or they'd touch them and they'd be like, no, that's not what I want. But the corn is just killing it today. So John is now going to talk about the monster corn that we picked up. We got 5 different flavors. I'm doing really well on these 2. He's doing really, really well on the pineapple. So I'm stuttering along here. He's going to talk about all the neat flavors of corn that we have.
Oh, don't tell me you dropped it. Did you see that? How much line peeled off of that? Oh, don't tell me you dropped it. Did you see that? How much line peeled off of that? Did you see how much line just peeled off that fast? Oh, did that fish drop it? What a freaking screamer.
Oh!
That peeled, man. Barely heard anything from the alarm. I just heard the spool go. Oh. Okay, I need my hook file. That's what happened. It dinged me in that rock. Okay, gotta fix this. How funny was that? Just about to talk to you about this new range of baits that we got our hands on from Monster Carp Tackle, and a belting run that I missed. So my hook point was a little bit dulled there, and you know, you've all known, as long as I've been doing videos, I've been using the Monster Carp Tackle hooks, and I've never broken one, I've never bent one, but every now and then, fishing in gravel and rocks like I am today, you know, every now and then you bend that little hook point. That's why that fish didn't get stung. So a quick file to the hook point, and that, you know, a robust hook, strong hook, point comes right back to it, a little bit of file, and she's good to go. Now if that dulls again, or that hook point gets, you know, slightly tweaked, or I get a couple of fish on it, it's easy. Multi-rig, swap out to a new hook. Right now I'm using the size 4 Universal Perfection. That and the 6 are by far my favorite hooks ever. If we were fishing in colder water, or if the fish were a little bit more shy. Oh. Yeah, if the fish were more shy, I would use an 8, but as you can see, I need the 4.
Oh.
15 for sure. Yeah, just talking about the hooks. As I said, you know, quick pass with the file, took out that little burr on the hook point, and boom, right away, got that fish. Another mid-double. So I'm gonna guess somewhere around 14 to 16. That first one was 15, or well, I guess what my second fish, but yeah, again, super strong hook. So again, I'll check the point before I cast it back out there. Beauty. We'll give it a quick weigh. Fins down. Goldie, can you verify the weight?
1611.
Okay, so it's only a little bit bigger, but they're getting bigger. They're getting closer to that 20-pound mark. Another look at this fish. And then I think what I'll do is I'll leave my line out to tell you about the bait range. Because time and time again, I keep saying the best hooks that I've used for carp are the Monster Carp tackle hooks, universal perfection, size 4 right down to size 8. And if you're fishing a big fish water, they've got some really serious ones in size 2 that I've used and caught really big fish with. What a gorgeous, gorgeous carp. Let's get a quick photo and we'll get it back. What happened there, Goldie?
Hey, yay.
That was a seriously savage take.
Serious melter. Thankfully the action cam picked that one up, but he was going to Mexico.
He was halfway there.
He was gone, like he was outer space.
So
we're gonna have to fix this choddy because it's not doing the business right now.
Well, it worked for the first fish, but now that's what,
something's
3?
gotten missing, yeah.
The 3 that have come off? Okay, so we got to look at that component. Maybe, you know what?
Might be time to change this.
If we take the choddy part off, we could go to a helicopter setup.
It's stiffness in it.
Oh, it's got a stiffness, yeah. But I think
Yeah, I don't think it's got the curve anymore.
let's go to a helicopter rig for you, see if that makes a difference.
Okie doke.
Oh, I guess I got to put the camera down and tie it now, eh?
Well, yeah, I don't know how to do a helicopter yet. It's not much different than this, is it?
Not really, but yeah. Okay, let's get that ready.
Okay.
Oh, that camera wasn't on. fish number 4. I'm not gonna weigh this one, maybe somewhere between 12 and 14 pounds. It's a heavy, thick, solid fish, but it's not big. This one, I just wanted to try something a little bit different. Fell to a hinge stiff rig. Goldie was doing so well, getting so many hard, savage takes with the choddy, but he couldn't hook them. So he switched over to a helicopter setup, but I really liked the way that stiff setup was with the choddy, so went to a hinge stiff rig. I might be able to talk about that a little bit later, we'll see, but yeah, overall, my first fish on a hinge stiff rig. Quite happy with that. And we're only halfway through the day. So now that we know that that's working, the storm rolls in a bit more, I know they're going to be on the boilie bite for sure. I get this one back and try again.
Or we can just get them from up here. He's mental. We're gonna have to move it.
Head to the channel. You need to get me the net now. Yep.
Oh,
okay. So far, I'm thinking that this is the biggest fish of the session. It's very short, but it's very fat. And it fought like it was the smallest one until I got it right up close, and then I saw this big, big flank. I want to weigh it first before I show it to you. Can you verify the weight for me, Goldie? What is it?
That's a 2011.
2011?
2011.
Nice.
There you go.
Scraper. Scraped past the 20. What if all the equipment that we put out there for,
Yeah.
for free offerings this morning?
Well, you're right. He looks like a football. And
there we go. Okay. June's 20-pounder. Oh, what a pig. What an absolute pig. Fought like a demon. June. First session. conquered. Well, geez, Goldie, what do we do now? We pretty much finished the June video in what, like 8 hours?
8 hours,
so,
yep.
What do we film for the rest of the day?
I guess we just...
Let's get some photos of this. Where's the sack? That was a serious run, man. And now it's kind of over you, so I gotta try and keep it up. Hopefully he won't tangle. That literally right after I took the camera off.
And right after I cast it in. Is that you?
Might be. Check it. My fish is still in the drop and let them go right here. The bites are still coming. I'm not going to weigh this one. Low doubles. And since we've already had the 20, there's really no point in weighing them unless we think they're 20 or more. A good quality fish, really hard fight. The hardest run we've had yet, as far as once the hook's set, way across the other side. Oh, Goldie, you gotta run. My hands are wet and I gotta pick up the camera. Oh. You got him? You in?
Yeah.
Or are you in the snag? Oh, come on. You're in a snag. It's gotta be a rock. There was definitely a fish there. No fish? Damn. You've had 2 runs in the last 2 minutes. All right, well, let's get you unstuck and then we'll get you back out there.
Yeah, that's a big guy.
Good fish, but
That's a good guy.
so just keep him away from the bottom corner.
Yeah.
That's where the hole is. I think, what was your PB? 17 and change, right?
17-1.
17-1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. to it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Okay, lift. Okay, the camera can see that. 19.6. 19.6. Just about hit 20.
Almost a 20.
That's a new PB, brother.
That's a new PB.
That. Water.
Yeah, buddy.
New PB.
Oh.
You good?
Whee! There you go.
Oh.
You're okay.
Just shy of 20, bro.
Just shy of 20. 19.6. New PB. Previous PB was 17.1, so getting almost into the 20, and I said I only need 120 this year and I'll be happy. But yeah, this is a big guy.
Hard take.
Hard take, and John and I were maybe about 8 feet apart, and he went straight for his line. And John had to scramble to pull his line in because he was going for it and wanted to get tangled in. So yeah. Okay, you're heavy. I'm gonna put you down. Okay. Woo. Okay, we need pictures. Yeah. Oh, that makes it so worthwhile. Go. Got a little bit of a storm coming in. This guy wanted the rig and he wanted to get away with it. He was ready to run. Took me all over the water behind me here, so he was a good scrap. What are we saying? 12, 13-ish?
At least 13.
Yeah.
Probably closer to 14.
Yeah.
Just solid fish.
Oh, he's very solid. He was a good scrapper. So yeah, so this is making my day better after the day I've been having. Breaking rigs, losing fish, and it's just been a tough day. So it's nice to get a couple on the bank here. So I don't know what we're gonna do the rest of June, but if it's anything like today, I'll have a few more days like this. I'll go back in the water now? Yeah? Okay. like that, conquered June.
Well, it's early evening now. We've put in a full day of fishing. So far we've had 9 fish out, and we're expecting an evening bite to pick up any time and you know, give us a good run for a few fish. But much like this morning, it looks like another storm is starting to roll in on us. So we are going to tighten down the gear and get ready to pack up, so that, you know, when it comes to, you know, maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock, we can just grab everything and run to the van, even if it is still raining. But we've had a phenomenal day, and it kicked off slow. Like, it took us 4 hours to get a bite. So the whole time we're sitting here looking at Facebook and looking at text messages from Will from Peterborough Carping Guides, who is sending us photos and showing us video clips of a killer overnight session that he had last night. I can't even remember. He had like 20-something fish, right up to mid-20s. He had a killer session. So I think we're going to slide in a few of those photos and maybe a couple video clips of how he did, including a really nice mirror that he got, fully scaled mirror. I think that will round off the June video nicely. You know, we did well on our first session of June. Both Goldie and I caught fish, had bites consistently. You know, Will did well, and it seems like lately everybody is catching well, and it's just great to hear. It's been a phenomenal spring. You know, from our area all the way up, you know, to the Kingston area where Luke is. He's been just hammering the beasts. Big fish up there. You know, Long Sault, where we had the tournament, some amazing fish, and such an incredible experience up there that we shared with Demir and all the other guys in the tournament. So, you know, May wrapped up really well. June has kicked off amazingly. So now we're ready for July. We've still got all of June left to go. So who knows what we're going to put together through the rest of this month. But I'm hoping that the big fish continue to come around. So until July, 12 months of carp is conquered. Oh, look, a turtle. Oh, there's a bite. Nope. Oh, look, a turtle. Missed my bite. Nice. There, real quick. Inline pair lead on just a short length of lead core. Stiff boom, that is, I think it's 25 or 30 pound end trap soft from Corda, and then just a little chod rig with Goldie's Monster Carp Cornwich, and this stiff hinge rig setup, killing it. I think every one of my fish has come on this rig, hasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're going to see more of this rig to come. Obviously, I'm going to keep it the multi-rig. That's my rule. But once I've caught on the multi-rig, upgrade time with whatever I think is going to sting them. Okay, June's done. I got to get that fish I missed.
Well, here we go. Sun is rising, and the carp are still biting. And this one's a mile in. This one took a heck of a run. Oh, come here, you beauty. Come here. Get in my net, you big, beautiful mirror. Get in there. Oh! Oh my God, what a treat. Oh my God, that's a pretty fish. Wow. Wow. Oh, oh man. Oh. This one deserves the whole bucket. Look at this. Oh, 23 pounds of full-scale mirror. Oh, yes! I love mirrors. And this particular section has actually very few of them, I've been told. And I have also observed. It's the first one I've caught out of here yet. What a beautiful fish. Let's get some pictures and get her back.
Hey, for more videos like you just saw, just click on the links right over here. And to subscribe to our channel and keep up with the latest updates and newest videos, just click the logo on the screen.